Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, very good morning to you. Today we are going to derive these some identities. First identity is which is called a fundamental identity. Fundamental identity, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equivalent to 1. This is called the fundamental identity. Now let us discuss how to derive this fundamental identity. It's very simple. Let's take a right angle triangle like this ABC. Suppose this is a right angle triangle and this is angle theta. This is angle theta. Now we have to prove that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equivalent to 1. This is called the fundamental identity, or we can call it basic identity, because all other identities have been derived from this. We shall discuss how we can derive other identities from this sin square theta plus cos square theta is equivalent to 1. Now here we consider this right triangle. In right angle triangle ABC, this BC square plus AB square is equivalent to AC square. Base square plus perpendicular square is equal to hypotenuse square. This is AC square by Pythagoras theorem. This is by PT, Pythagoras theorem. We know in right triangle square of the hypotenuse is equivalent to the sum of the squares of other two sides. So BC square plus AB square, so right here AB square plus BC square, this is base square plus perpendicular square is equivalent to hypotenuse square. Or we can write this as BC square plus AB square is equivalent to AC square. Now dividing both sides by AC square, this hypotenuse square. We shall divide this both sides by AC squares. Dividing, it's very simple. Dividing both sides by AC square, we can write this BC square divided by AC square plus AB square divided by AC square is equivalent to AC square divided by AC square. Now we can further write this BC divided by AC whole square. Can write one square here, plus AB divided by AC whole square is AC square will get cancelled. We are left with 1. Now what is BC? BC is perpendicular divided by AC. What is AC? It is hypotenuse. Perpendicular by divided by hypotenuse. We know PBP HHB is perpendicular divided by hypotenuse is sin theta. So this is sin theta. BC perpendicular divided by hypotenuse is sin theta, and here it is square, so it is sin square theta, plus AB is base divided by hypotenuse, this is cos theta, and this we can write this cos square theta because square is here, is equivalent to 1. This is called a fundamental identity. So this is very simple. How to derive this sin square theta plus cos square theta is equivalent to 1. We shall consider it a right angle triangle ABC. Then you will apply Pythagoras theorem to this. That is AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square by Pythagoras theorem. Or you can write BC square plus AB square, BC square plus AB square is equal to AC square. Now dividing both sides by AC square. This is very simple. Dividing each term by AC square, we will get BC square divided by AC square plus AB square divided by AC square plus AC square divided by AC square, because we have divided each term by AC square. We can write this BC square by AC square as BC divided by AC whole square plus AB divided by AC whole square is equal to AC square and AC square will get cancelled. We are left with 1. So what is BC? It is perpendicular. And what is AC? It is hypotenuse. And we know perpendicular divided by hypotenuse is sine theta, and here it is square, so we can write here sine square theta. AB is base divided by AC, it is hypotenuse. AB by AC is base by hypotenuse, that is cos theta. Square is here, so it is cos square theta is equivalent to 1. So this is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So this is called a fundamental identity. This is derivation. This is very simple. If you need to derive it. Now, why this is called a fundamental identity? All other identities have been derived from this fundamental. That is why it is called a fundamental. Or we can write it, call it basic identity. So the sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is first identity. Identity means the left hand side is equal to right hand side. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So we can write here sine square theta is equal to 1. Shift this cos square theta towards right hand side. This will become minus, so this is 1 minus cos square theta. This is identity number second. So this identity is again derived from this identity. So this is simple. Similarly, we can write this cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. Transfer the sine square theta towards right hand side, the signs will change. So it's minus 1 minus sine square theta. This is identity number third. This again cos square theta is 1 minus sine square. So you will remember this. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Sine square is equivalent to 1 minus cos square theta. And cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. These identities have been derived from this first identity. That's why it's called a fundamental identity. Now all other identities were also derived from this basic identity. Now let's write again this fundamental identity. This is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now you shall do one thing. You will divide each term by sine square theta plus, this is also divided by sine square theta divided by sine square theta. Again, I shall write it once again. This sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now again, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equivalent to 1. This time I will divide each term by sine square theta. This is sine square theta. This is sine square theta. Dividing both sides by sine square theta. I shall write here dividing both sides by sine square theta. So what is this? We know that sine and sine will go. We are left with 1. So this is 1 plus cos by sine. Sine by cos is tan. What is cos by sine? It is cot. Cos theta. So we can write here cot square theta, because cos but divided by sine is cot. Sine divided by cos is tan, and reciprocal cos divided by sine is cot. And here it is square, so cot square theta is equal to 1 minus 1 divided by sine square. Reciprocal of sine is cosec, so 1 divided by sine square is cosec square theta. So this is identity number 4. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Or you can write here cot square theta is equivalent to cosec square theta minus 1. Very simple. Cot square theta is equivalent to cosec square theta minus plus 1 is transferred to this side. We will get cosec square theta minus 1. This is identity number 5. Identity number 5. So we again derive this from the basic identity, that's fundamental identity. Again we shall write here cot square theta, cosec square theta transferred to this side. This is minus cosec square theta is equal to 1. This is identity number 6. So this is very simple. Again we write this fundamental identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now dividing both sides by sin square theta, sin square divided by sin square, cos square divided by sin square, 1 divided by sin square. So we are dividing each term by sin square. in this case, sin square will get cancelled. We are left with 1. Cos by sin is cot, because sin by cos is tan. What is cos by sin? It is cot. And square is here, so it is cot square theta. 1 divided by sin square theta is cosec square theta. So 1 plus cot square theta is cosec square theta. This is the fourth identity. And cot square theta, you can write it cosec square theta plus 1. Transfer this to right hand side, it will become minus 1. Again, cot square theta, cosec square theta, transfer to this side, it will become minus, is equivalent to 1. So this was identity number 6. Now again, you will remember all these identities. And you can derive them at your places. This is very simple. I am showing you the way how to derive these relations, derive these identities. Now again, we shall write this fundamental identity. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equivalent to 1. This time, previously we divide each term by sin square theta. This time we are going to divide it by cos square theta. So dividing both sides by cos square theta. So this is sin square theta divided by cos square theta plus cos square theta divided by cos square theta is equivalent to 1 divided by cos square theta. So this is very simple. Previously we divide each term by sin square. This time we are dividing it by cos square. Again, it is the basic identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now here, sin square theta divided by cos square theta, this is tan square theta plus cos square will go, we are left with 1 is equal to, what is 1 by cos? 1 by cos, you know it is sec. Reciprocal of cos is sec. So here, this is sec square theta. Or you can write tan square theta plus 1 is equivalent to sec square theta, or sec square theta is equal to 1 plus, or you can write here sec square theta is equivalent to 1 plus tan square theta. So this is identity number 7. So again, this sec square theta minus 1 is equivalent to tan square theta. Transfer this one to this side. So tan square is 1, sec square theta minus 1. So what is this? Sec square theta, tan square theta plus sec square theta is equivalent to 1. Now tan square theta, sec square, tan square theta, can write here tan square theta minus sec square theta is equivalent to 1. So this is identity number 8, and this is 9. So all these 9 identities have been derived from the basic identity, or you can call it fundamental identity. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now let us remember these. I will recapitulate this, what you learn, all the 9 identities, and you have to remember this in order to make it easy to solve this exercise. That's 8.4 exercise. Yes, it is 8.4. So sin square theta plus cos square theta is equivalent to 1. This is the first identity. That we call it fundamental identity. And sin square theta is equivalent to 1 minus cos square theta. And cos square theta is equivalent to 1 minus sin square theta. Similarly, 1 plus tan square theta is equivalent to sec square theta. Or sec square theta minus tan square theta is equivalent to 1. Or tan square theta is equivalent to sec square theta minus 1. So these are the identities. Again, 1 plus cot square theta is equivalent to cosec square theta. Cosec square theta. Or if you write cot square theta is equivalent to cosec square theta minus 1. And cosec square theta cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equivalent to 1. These are the 9 identities, and you have to remember these identities. Now let us proceed further to questions. Question number 1. Not question number 1. Let's go for the example first. Now question number 1 is, express the trigonometric ratios sin A, sec A and tan A in terms of cot A. You have to change sin A, sec A and tan A. Sin A, comma sec A and tan A. You have to change these three angles and express them in terms of cot A. Cot A. Cot A. Now, a minute, wait.
16.
Okay, we can solve this question number 1. Now, in order to find convert this sin A in terms of cot A, we shall write here sin square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A, or you can write here sin square A is equivalent 1 minus, change this cos square A in terms of sec square A, that is 1 divided by sec square A. So sin square A is equivalent to sec square A minus 1 divided by sec square A. Now this sin square A, you can further write it, sec square A minus 1 is tan square A divided by, what is the sec square A? This is 1 plus tan square A. We have derived it earlier on. So further you can write this sin square A is equivalent. What is this tan? You can write as 1 divided by cot square A. So divided by 1 plus 1 divided by cot square A. Now we have sin square A is equivalent to 1 divided by cot square A whole divided by 1 plus cot square A divided by cot square A. This and this will get cancelled. We are left with sin square A is equivalent to 1 divided by 1 plus cot square A, or you can write sin A is equivalent under root of 1 divided by 1 plus cot square A. 1 is the perfect square. You can write 1 divided by under root of 1 plus cot square A. So this is the conversion of sin square A in terms of cot A. Now, what about sec A? Now we shall write here sec square A is equivalent to 1 plus tan square A. Sec square A is equivalent to 1 plus tan. You can easily change it in terms of cot. So this is 1 plus cot square A. So this is how it goes. So sin square A is equivalent to 1 plus cot square A divided by cot square A, or you can write sec A is equivalent under root of 1 plus cot square A divided by cot square A. Square and root will go in for this cot, and this sec A is equivalent under root of 1 plus cot square A divided by cot A. So this was question number 1. And the last part is tan A. Tan A is simply 1 by cot. 1 by cot A, that is it. So we have expressed sin A, sec A and tan A in terms of cot A. So this is very simple. Similarly, question number 2 is write all other t ratios of angle A in terms of sec A. Yani you have to change sin A in terms of sec A, cos A in terms of sec A, tan A in terms of sec A, cosec A in terms of sec A, cot A in terms of sec A. So all other t ratios you have to write them in terms of sec A. This we shall do inshallah tomorrow. Tomorrow we shall proceed further for question number 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Till then, Khuda Hafiz.